It starts with a whisper, a seed in the mind, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into proof of this song. They can't hold me back, I claim my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, a doubt that grows louder, stealing your time. You're not enough, it says you'll never succeed, but I've learned how to silence that voice with my creed. I've fallen in prison, I've lost and I've gained. Every bruise on my soul is the proof that I've trained. This is me versus me, no one else in the ring, and I'm ready to fight till I hear the bell ding. I'm not perfect, but I'm perfectly flawed. Every step that I've taken was worth every scar. I'm done with the fear, the lies in my ear, the shadows that kept me bound year after year. Now I see the light breaking through the rain, turning every doubt into strength, breaking chains. I gotta lose to learn, stumble to climb, face the darkest moments to find the shine. I doubted myself, let the fear dictate, but now I see doubt it's just love and debate. The voice isn't my enemy, it's my chance to prove I can grow, to rise and advance. I've seen the bottom, now I'm reaching the top, and the climb doesn't end till my heartbeat stops. So bring the doubts, bring the storms and the pain, I'll turn it all into strength unchained. Breaking chains, I'm rising up strong, turning all my doubts into fuel for this song. They can't hold me back, I claim my name. The voice in my head will never be the same. Breaking chains, I'm free to believe in the power within, in what I can achieve. This is my fight, my story, my reign. I'm breaking chains, I'm breaking chains. You've got to learn, starts within.
Together we face this incessant fight, challenging a past we can't erase, replacing it with hope for a better place. Another day, another door, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, looking back somewhere we cannot stay, breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Grab the past sharply by the throat. Our sins be damned, will bring hope, forged in the fire of a wicked end. From the ashes we find a friend, brothers in arms made along the way. Birds of a feather will fly away. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away, What is past is done and gone. It's time to grab the reins and move on. We'll face this world, but not alone. This new family is now my home. The day is done, so I lay down my head. Who can say what's up ahead? It doesn't matter, nothing set in stone. And whatever may come, I'm not alone. Another day, another dawn, another damn thing to get done. Far from home, we still toil away. Looking back somewhere we cannot stay. Breaking the chains we cannot see. We'll either be damned or we'll be free. Oh.
Good evening, everybody. Hello, hello. All right, let's go ahead and join the rest of the chains. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, I need to change my Fugi. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
like,
I think I need to as well.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
think we
gonna-
all did.
Mhm.
We
It
all
almost
had
like
a
we're not
whoopsie
prepared
whoopsie.
for today's session.
Oh, look, I have a lot going on in the background. Okay, so I have excuses. What are yours?
I was a part of a stream at like 3 a.m, so I forgot I did it.
So we are giving our Liz a little bit more time. She's feeling a little under the weather, but she'll be back here fairly shortly. But in the meantime,
Unless you know,
yeah, let's see. Dungeon Daddy, how you doing over there?
Marco.
Marco.
Hello.
Audio check. Check.
Well,
He's typing.
Oh boy.
tippy tappies. Tippy tappies. I see tippy tappies. Meh.
Yeah, Discord's not liking my headset on the computer for some reason. Fair.
Oh, brother, this guy
This
stinks!
guy stinks.
I want to
Oh,
fight
my-
you. I want to
My
fight you.
phone
So...
came up on the stream, didn't it?
Do what?
My phone came across the stream. The meat.
Yeah, it did. But honestly, I thought you did it as a soundboard, so I responded
No,
like I normally
that
do.
was my phone.
It's just me.
I know. It's
Right.
okay.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
this is concededly awkward.
well, I mean, if we're gonna have scuff, like the start of the stream is honestly the best time to have it instead of like right in the fucking middle of it.
Yeah. Scuff Queen.
Hello.
There we go.
Yay!
Yeah,
John.
everything on my computer's marked for my new headset, but for whatever reason doesn't pick up the fucking mic. So I gotta fucking troubleshoot that some point. I don't know. But no, yeah, my belly's in knots. I'm the one that's feeling icky. Liz is just having a late.
Oh, it's the other.
Birthday,
Okay,
birthday.
got
Yeah.
it, got it.
Yeah.
When did you vacate in your belly?
Her and her beau were out celebrating birthday stuff. So
Yeah, but she's on her way back. She should be on the road shortly.
I'm gonna
so
fight that
maybe-
boy.
Her bow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
Stein?
fight him. I'll fight him. Yeah.
Not his fault. Not his fault though.
Point me in the direction of who I need to fight.
Sure, we'll learn about it as soon as the lizard gets on.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yep.
throw fucking haymakers. Like, I asked for one
It's
night
absolute fucking chaos.
I asked for one night every 2 weeks. Come on, people. And like, I certainly would have really enjoyed like knowing about it before, clicking start.
It was moved last minute.
That's
why I pinged you away. Not a big deal.
Got it.
It's really not. We've started late because of me, so.
Damn it, John.
Listen here, bitch. I'll take the time away.
You know what? We're just gonna get some
Okay.
get some ambiance going here.
Yeah. But yeah, let's just shoot the shit. Willard, how you doing out there, dude?
Yeah.
I've seen you in chat before. I've never really had a chance to talk one-on-one.
Yeah, and Willers is
Yeah.
from he's from Unit's community, actually.
Okay.
Ah.
Good dude though. Never had any issues over there with him.
No, I get him on it. Unit's crew was really good.
And there's some off-color eggs
There's-
over
yeah.
there as well.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 4chan over there, man.
So what you're saying is
Oh,
we're
no.
tame when we're behind the scenes.
Yes,
As compared to what goes on there.
Absolutely. I run a tight ship. Okay.
Behave, Elish. Behave.
Don't go over there, son. That's a Shadowlands.
You must never go there. What
Oh.
about,
Elephant skeletons.
what about that dark shady place? That is Milwaukee. You must never go there.
Ah.
See, I heard it was Florida.
It's Milwaukee, 100%.
That's the Florida of Wisconsin. Okay.
Basically.
Yeah, very true.
If anybody out there listening is from Milwaukee, I'm not apologizing.
That's really hard to get her to as well.
Look, Cupid and I we can say this shit. We're from that neighborhood.
I've been there enough times to understand where they're coming from, and I get it. Oh, Lord. I got that.
Yeah, no, we got some pretty decent beer though. It's been a while since we had some.
Yeah, it fucking has.
We never got any beer after we moved in.
And we've had beer a couple times after we moved.
No, we haven't.
I definitely remember having a couple cases of Plinies.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
They were in your room.
Nope.
Let's ask Kyrie again.
Just remember
It is-
things.
It doesn't count because it was cans.
Okay. Well, you can blame Kyrie on that one.
And, yeah, no, it straight up don't count because it was cans and they were room temperature.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about, David. It
Yes.
Don't count, does it? It don't count.
yeah.
Never go full Milwaukee. Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
Yeah, never go full Milwaukee.
I thought my hometown was wild. That's whew.
I mean, we all got some bad hometowns.
Hmm.
I grew up next to Detroit.
See, like,
Oh.
my hometown wasn't even my hometown. I grew up outside of city limits. I grew up, like, in the county, not within any city limits.
My little town has meth labs in it.
Yeah, well,
Not surprising considering there's nothing to do out where you are except look at
Except
corn
meth.
and meth. Yeah.
just like back into a cornfield. Might have some fun then.
I mean, we do have some people take their yards, like really big backyards, and will turn them into like mud tracks. Mud, so just mudding. So some people rig their cars up for mudding, and then we'll have really big parties. And I think for a few years in a row, this one like ranch. I wouldn't really call it a ranch. It's just a farm with a lot of money. They had this big field with a pond in it. Every 4th of July, they'd sit there and set up all these fucking fireworks, like boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of them.
All right,
And they'd run out there on their
go
go-karts.
Easy. Take it easy, Boomhauer. We get it. You're redneck.
And quite frankly,
I
that
wasn't
sounds
part of it.
awesome.
I hid in the food barn. I was in the barn with all the food. I was there for.
The fact that you have separate barns is concerning.
I don't own them.
I
don't
took
mind.
my Bronco through a mud pit once.
Did you lose
I was
it?
5. I was 5.
Okay.
So
Wait.
So
You were behind the wheel, or
I
was like your?
helping. I was helping.
Okay, I was about
I
to
was
say
behind the
that's
wheel.
really
Hold on.
concerning.
Hold on. Pringle, you act like a 5-year-old driving is the strangest thing.
No, it's just the strangest thing I've heard out of Fulveri's mouth.
I mean,
I know the dumb shit you've done.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I've done that too.
The first time I ever
Miss,
drove was
I'm gonna almost.
first time I ever drove was 4 or 5 years old. It was just some old rusted out Ford. Sitting on my Uncle Hoover's lap.
You almost
Blizzard,
mortared-
My dad's lap
you almost-
got stuck on a root.
You almost mortared yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was the thing that happened. I can't even say I almost blew myself up. I did blow myself up. That shit was like 5 foot overhead.
that has to be the inspiration behind Natasha.
It played a part.
Just a part.
A part, she said.
Yeah. There's a lot of thought and inspiration that went into Tasha.
Which one of your family members is your buddy Keith, though? I gotta ask.
Probably my brother.
Oops,
I-
a little bit of the Southern's coming out.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, no, he's done some stupid shit. we were just fucking Southern kids, dude. Like, we were dumb.
I've got a couple stories of my own. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go through everything because some of it is questionably legal. But yeah, no, I'll have to tell you some stories.
Oh, a few of mine are definitely legal. I'm not going to touch those, but there was the time I got lodged under the differential of a Jeep Wrangler
Yeah,
as the driver was pulling away.
I do remember that story. You told that one a couple times. Let's see. Yeah,
Quotation
no,
marks legal.
Yeah, I can't tell that one on camera. That would be a confession.
Their statute of limitations is still available on that one, so let's not.
No, it's definitely beyond the statute of limitations, but nah, I still don't want a confession.
Fair.
Nobody got hurt. If that's even in question, no one got hurt. Everybody's fine.
It's all about the spirit. It's all about the spirit of it. I didn't mean to do it.
Exactly. Your Honor, my client, please, oopsie daisy.
Oops, daisy. Claims the American education system.
God,
Especially where you grew up. God damn.
yeah, absolutely.
What's an education?
Education?
I don't know, but I hear it tastes good with hollandaise.
It's the same thing as responsibilities, but for kids.
Sponsor Bill, please.
Yeah, Tommy Pickles. I don't want to have sponsoribilities.
Oh God.
That,
Showing
my
that
age with
is
that
a
one. Yeah.
fucking throwback, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, Reptor was
I
my
trust-
hero.
Oh, dude. For sure.
Hey, Grandpa.
Better than Godzilla.
Hey, don't you be dissing my man.
Dude, Tommy Pickles or Reptar?
Godzilla.
So long as you don't claim the 1998 Matthew Broderick Godzilla, we're good.
Yeah, no, we're not going to talk about that one. Yeah, I don't
Well, I
think
think they purposely killed that one off in one of the movies.
Like they killed him off in that movie.
Yeah.
They had that Godzilla face off against one of the actual Godzillas and got wrecked.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, because
I just picture one of those death battle videos. It's just the one radiation breath, and then that's it. Like that's the video.
Yeah, okay, so 1998 Godzilla was just a fucking mutation. The actual Godzilla is a god of radiation. Like, don't fuck with Godzilla.
No, yeah. Like, for me, 1998 Godzilla belongs more in the Jurassic Park series than the Godzilla series. I mean, it looks like a fucking velociraptor, so...
I mean, kinda, yeah. Looks like just a gigantic velociraptor.
Oh, this is gonna be a weird session.
So, what do you say we go ahead and get started, and then maybe just pops in when she can?
Okay.
I mean, because we don't really have a whole system like we do with Bird Buddy. Showing up like fucking Beetlejuice.
Light the beacons! We must summon the dragon.
Gondor calls for aid.
No, I think I know what we could do. We just start playing whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Oh.
Actually, I wonder if I do have a soundboard.
Yeah, that's what I say. Do we have that
just
soundboard?
spam.
There is a perfect one for that does the
okay, so I don't know what these two are, so bear with me. I have no idea what they say.
You can play them before you play them.
Bitch like.
Damn it.
Nope, not that one.
Jail.
Nope, not that one either.
Jail.
I mean, that's closer.
Jail.
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 Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop up the summary here, and you can take her away, Dungeon Nutty. Let's go ahead and get this party started.
Okily dokily. So, last time, the Broken Chains convened with Kardak Stormbane at the last tankard and were able to pass along the message that they would like to meet with the Bone Chiefess in 2 days' time. With the day and time set, the party decided to take some time to walk amongst the city to explore what it has to offer and delve deeper into Torshavn history. Six and Nemo made their way to Dandy's Candies, and after a brief detour to calm the mind of an emotionally unwell Griffin with the help of Iris, made out like bandits by buying a literal wheelbarrow's worth of candy. After departing the pair, Iris caught up to Will in the Bygone Wild Hall, one of only 2 libraries in the entirety of Torshavn, and browsed books. The studious duo was able to find a small tome recounting some of the history of the religions belonging to the 3 deities of Torshavn, as well as a tome that helped Will decipher one of the runes that was implemented in the spell that he saw in his youth. While all that was going on, Ruby and Liz elected to stay behind at the last tankard and try to determine the source of a scent of rot that was lingering near Liz's wounds she had suffered in the fight against Boz in the Hollow Grove. While the pair struggled to figure out what it was, Skull was only able to identify it as a vague nothing, but offered up the opportunity to meet with a Druid belonging to his cousin, and would arrange a meeting in the coming weeks. After this deliberation, Ruby departed to contact her mama via sending and left Liz to pray over the recent revelation. Liz was met with the grim image of a black shadow looming over an advanced city, simply stating, "You're nothing," before the vision turned vibrant green. The following morning, Nemo decided it was time to confront her father, but wanted to give the party the day to stock up on any supplies. Ruby and Six were able to corral a couple of diamonds to aid Ruby if the need arises, while Will and Iris went to the gnarled root to procure potions, but not before Will went to Grizzly Blade Works to acquire his personally made sword from the enamored blacksmith Ascara. Now, as the party has arrived into the early evening hours of a cloudy night at Nemo's home, Nemo braces herself in front of her father, with the party unaware of just how dark this night is to become. So last we had left off, you all saw Nell had dropped some cookware while holding a bottle of alcohol, and he called Nemo Catharsis.
How dare you call for her right now? How dare you?
Let me give him a check. Kind of squints, takes a couple steps forward, hobbles. Oh, you, and takes a swig of his alcohol before beginning to pick up the cookware.
Yeah, me. You looking for this? She shows the pen.
Shows the pen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Let's see here. Where did you get that?
I mean, it's
How?
Mother's. Isn't it?
It is. It doesn't belong to you.
Doesn't belong to you either.
That may be true. That's all we have left of her.
You had me.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
I'm just allowing Nemo to actually confront her father, but I'm still fucking prowling in the background, just pacing.
Said persuasion, right?
Yep.
It's only 12.
Only 12. Okay. Yeah. There's a moment where beneath the drunken haze, there's a flicker of guilt. I just don't get it. You just don't get it. You look too much like her. He just throws the cookware into the sink. Starts cleaning up the shattered porcelain.
If I look like her, then why have you called me a monster my entire life?
He kind of, there's a tenseness in the lower jaw, just beyond his beak. It's because you look like her, and you're foolishly following her in her steps. You're studying the practices, the teachings of a god that doesn't give a damn enough for us to have had a body to bury.
Doesn't give you the right treat me as you have. Look what you did to me now. Look what you made me. What did you expect me to become?
Need another persuasion check at disadvantage.
$19.
19. Meets it, beats it. I expected you to become stronger. I expected you to understand that the steps you take will just lead you to moments where you lose your friends, and you kind of gesture to all of you. You'll lose them, and you won't be able to bury them. I wanted you to be wise and smart enough and strong enough to turn away from those bonds, because of just how much it hurts when you go through that.
He means you're alive.
Come up beside Mimo, just put a hand on her shoulder.
What was it you said, Nemo?
But pain makes you alive.
Too much of it kills you. Especially when you weren't strong enough to prevent it in the first place. And he just kind of slumps against the lower cabinet.
What happened? At least grant me that much.
Do you really want to know?
I spent 30 years now loving a person who didn't fucking care.
Me persuasion check. This one's straight.
I bless the bird.
You blessed the bird.
I bless the bird.
Well, the blessing of the bird gave me a net 20. So.
Oh, very
With a
nice.
D4.
Kind of stares at all of you a moment. How many of you are from the Outlands?
I'm not answering any of your fucking questions.
Then you can leave so I can talk with my daughter.
No.
Not happening.
In your own words, your daughter's dead, remember? And she's buried in the backyard.
How about you make me?
Very well. He just sits there staring. I tried to stop her from going to help in the war. We had just had you. And we argued because it wasn't our place to take part in it. We're outsiders as much here as we are out there. People of the Dramaran faith still see us as mobsters, as people that will stain the name of beast folk. Some Shadewalkers still hunt us. The Talons. He kind of clenches his fist. Talons that your mother and I were a part of didn't even acknowledge us. I saw through what they were trying to do, how they were trying to sculpt your mother into something she wasn't, into being a hero, someone who would come to the aid and turn the tides of a battle by healing the injured, preventing death. Like the people that die in those wars matter. And she died for it. And I tried to tell her not to go. Because we had you. And in that moment, your mother chose strangers over you. She chose strangers over us.
And you chose solitude over your child.
It stops. That day when some soldier from the south came, apologized, and said she got to know the real catharsis. How she died not as a Kenku, but as who she was. But then I realized that your mother was a stranger to me. And as much as he kind of points to all of you, as much as these people say they care, I guarantee you every last one of them has a reason that they would turn against you. So why build a bond with someone if they break it? I tried to be the father, but every day I just kept being reminded of the one thing I care about, being the child of someone I didn't know. And you followed in her footsteps, and it scares me to death that you're going to die somewhere I'm not going to be able to bury you to. So I died a long time ago, too.
Oh my god, I've heard enough. I'm grabbing this man by his throat. And I'd like to pick
Nemo,
him
do you
up.
stop?
I'd like to pick him up and throw him onto the table.
Hold on, Bird Buddy's muted.
Yep.
Bird Buddy, do you stop Six from grabbing your father?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So say it again, Six. Sorry.
So, yeah, I grab this man by his throat, lift him up, and slam him on top of the table. Not through it, just on
Okay.
top of it. A vein just throbbing in the forehead. So yes, this is counting as raging.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck your self-pity, you worthless mongrel. You haven't done enough to fucking earn it yet. Over this past year, I have watched as your offspring has saved lives, honored the fallen, righted wrongs, and tasted a love that they didn't feel that they deserved. They've done more in a half year than you have done in 30. Yet the scars of your ultimate failure tell all the stories I need to hear to know everything I need to know about you. You are a failure as a father, a failure as a person, and the only fucking reason I haven't killed you yet is because Mimo wouldn't want me to. They love you, even though you've done nothing to deserve it. And I am eye to eye with this man. He can smell my breath. You were so caught up in the past, you forgot your present, pushed them away, broke their heart, and even though every fiber of my being wants to fucking kill you, I won't. Because I know it would hurt them. And I made a promise. You fell into a selfish despair, drowning yourself in alcohol and solitude, wallowing in isolation. And because of your inaction, the family you lost left a legacy of nothing. That is your doing. That is your failure. You failed the family you lost and the family yet living, and you're so caught up in yourself that you don't even see it. And that disgusts me to no end. You disgust me to no end. Your child is a wonderful person. No thanks to you. You owe them an apology and some drastic fucking changes, and I'm not leaving until they get one. And then, like, the whole time I'm chewing him out, I'm just pushing him into the table till the wood creaks.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage.
$17.
17. Okay. Ouch. 1 second. Fucking truck is trying to shut down. Okay. Stops. And he's staring at you. It's to the point where that drunken haze is pretty much gone.
They're up to DM discretion here. There might be a couple of flashes from that opalescent blue.
Nah, this would not qualify.
No? I still think it does.
Not personal. All it is personal is not personal enough. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
With 17, he stops as you're just kind of clenching there, pinning him to the table. I'll give you what you want and more. But I'd like the rest of you to step outside.
Talk is cheap. Make it happen, and happen fast. Let's go. I'll stop at Memo's side and just kind of touch her shoulder. Be right outside the door. Just call us if you need us.
They're gonna put their hand one over Liz's, which is at her back, and then one on 6, and just, I've dealt with him for 30 years, so I can do one more now.
I know. I'll step outside.
1 second, I'm going to send you something.
You want to say something, Liz?
Yeah, I'll wait till he's ready.
I had meant to, I just sent you something, hon. I meant to ask you to check it, to remind you to check later, earlier this week.
Yeah, I did check, and unfortunately it is not.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Pringle.
1 second. What? So what were you saying, Liz?
Before Liz leaves, she says loud enough for Nell to hear. Just to, Nemo. Remember, once we find him, I may not have many memories of him, but I'm sure my father will be better. And she just leaves. Like,
We'll just.
hey,
Sorry.
you have more family. This isn't your only family anymore.
Will tries to see if he could channel a bit of Mr. False just to, like, growl at Nell, scare him a bit before I leave.
I would say persuasion, it's intimidation at disadvantage.
Intimidation at disadvantage. That is a dirty 18.
Dirty 18.
I don't know, I said dirty. I meant 18. It's an 18.
While you do try to channel Mr. False, it's probably because you placated him with the swamp water toffee, that there's no scales that appear, you don't feel like tension or anything like that, and Nell just ignores you. But with that, is everybody heading out?
I am staying right next to this fucking door.
Okay.
I'm right behind Six.
I figured that we would
I'm leaving.
I figured that, like, honestly, Liz and I would just border the door. Like, probably still able to hear a little.
100%.
You're saying?
I'm leaving the house and going around back.
All right. Nemo, you're left alone in your room, in the living room / kitchen with your father. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm still kind of eating.
What's so important that they can't hear?
The truth is, I'm scared, and not because of that half elf. I'm scared because as much as it was what your friend said, that was the only way I can really teach you to be who you're meant to be, because the three faiths here don't care for us. I don't know anything about the neutral zone and what their stances are. But that soldier that came by, Private Lancer, she said that Advalorns and the country as a whole treated our kind worse than they did tieflings. And I'm not talking subjugation. I'm not talking betrayal. The stories you've probably heard. And you can see some of the feathers beginning to drift off in a similar fashion as yours. We were nothing more than experiments to them. There's no nation in this land or the lands overseas that care for us. They'll see you as a monster. It was the only way I could prepare you for the world.
there's no room, you make it. You know the thing about monsters, Father? People love them. They don't hate them. They fill their songs, their stories, their performances. All of them are filled with them. Their traits are compared to those who think themselves better. But you know what? Being a monster is a fucking play itself. You used it on me for years. It's just a play of power. You just didn't have the ability to make a good choice. Well, guess what? If I'm gonna be a monster, I'm gonna make those choices. Monsters shape the entire world we live in through revolution. If they won't fucking make room for me, then I will make room myself. I'm going to be better than they are. Be stronger. And I'm gonna fucking provide a forge for the stealing of souls. As they fight against being sacrificed by the sins we were never the ones to commit. You know what, Mel? If that's the definition of a monster, then I am fucking happy to be one. I will be the monster and make the choice to show the world how to reap the ravages forced upon them with the very souls they condemn. There are far worse things than being a monster. It could be you.
Give me a persuasion check at advantage, please.
Oh, you said persuasion?
At advantage.
Natural 26.
Natural 26. And he just stops dead. Like he's motionless. His body is just undoing as he becomes available in himself. I am sorry.
No.
I'm sorry I couldn't see.
You're just a coward. Your misery has made you the monster you've led me to believe I am. I'm never gonna heal in the place that makes me sick. I don't want your miserable life, and I'm gonna break the damn chains you've placed upon me, even if I have to do it one link at a time. And you will be crushed by the weight of the consequences. You've stolen so much from me, under the guise of protection, to the point that I don't even know who I was.
He is at this moment that you're kind of thrown off, as there's just the slightest bit of a chuckle. But as soon as there's that chuckle, it's just back to just deadpan, no emotion. You really do take after her.
Take after who? The woman you didn't know?
There was always whispers. That night she left, she had that same spirit as you do now. And he hops off the table, kind of shoulder to shoulder to you, but facing the opposite way. I hope you don't have to go through the loss of your friends. And I hope they don't have to go through the loss of you. I don't want there to be a day where I have to put you in the ground. Even if you'd permit me or not. I don't want to be alive for that day. And he kind of thinks for a moment. So if there's ever a day where you can forgive me, bring Axolotl in the cart back. And he'll start walking to his room.
What did Lancer want?
You just wanted to bring me that pen. Because that was your mom's last wish. If you're gonna blaze this path and make changes to the world, just know it comes with a risk that your death won't be glorious. You'll just be meat for slaughter. And he'll shut the door.
Just gonna stand there. I has a really good high passive perception. Can I find hiding things?
Can you find what?
Is there something amiss in the room? House thing?
Not that you can tell, no. It's too overturned. It's probably in the... It's probably in his drunken stupor that he was looking for the pen and just hasn't bothered to clean it yet.
Noting it's been kind of quiet a while, I'll just kind of gently open the door.
He's hiding.
Just hold a hand out. Come on, let's go home.
Someone and I have to say goodbye first. Two first.
Okay. We'll go together.
And Vivi's gonna go straight through the house to the backyard.
Yep, I'm going too. And I'm making sure that the familiar sound of my boots clunking on the floor are well heard.
Does Bird Buddy motion for Liz to follow, or
Vivi's gonna look over their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And they smile faintly.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of those sad smiles. But she could use the company.
Liz follows?
Okay. Everybody tagging along?
Of course.
I'm at the barn.
You just don't worry about the barn for now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Axolotl, which I'm assuming they're in the barn.
Yeah, if I recall, a couple of the party members were, readying Axe and Lottle in case they needed to make a hasty exit.
Okay. So we're going to come back to that. But the rest of you, whoever's going with Nemo to the Torii Gate, as you just head into the wood line, it almost immediately gives way to jungle, and while there's that oppressive sadness still lingering from Nemo's house, of just the raw, depressed energy, as you as you make your way deeper into the jungle, it feels like a trek. Like hours, but it's only a handful of minutes where you eventually come across a wrought iron fence with a large metal Torii Gate in the center. Just nuzzled up against the gate on the left side is a grave marker with the name Catharsis. And close to the gate, but still about 30 feet up against a tree, you all see the name Nemo, but those that can, Liz, I think, is the only one that can read it, with no birth or death date carved in.
He buried you before you were dead.
I'm doing that for years.
Liz is just standing near Liz walks over to it. Are you particularly attached to this thing?
It's next to my mother.
Is there even a gravestone there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gravestone up against the Torii Gate. So it's close-ish. It's at least something inside of each other.
Does it even have an epitaph?
Yes.
What's that say?
It's, as you read it, it is in common. It's based on the wear and tear of the etching. It was probably carved over a very long time, where Nell started off, stopped, and slowly filled it in. It simply says, brain. It simply says, the forgotten hero with a kinder spirit than most.
Yeah, that's just gonna piss
Because
me off more.
Yeah, it's Nemo would only kind of like, if you guys want to kind of insight it, the epitaph, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just staring at it.
Liz is a bit busy keeping herself from destroying the grave for her friend who's not even dead yet.
Natural 27, and yeah, yeah, Liz, I'm right there with you.
31.
31. With those insights, you can tell that the forgotten hero was probably carved in, was definitely carved in first as, pardon the expression, but the nail in the coffin of the argument before Catharsis had left the house. But the addition after the fact, with a kinder spirit than most, Nemo, you can tell that based on the wear and tear, it probably was carved around the time you were 4 or 5. And with that dichotomy, in a sense, of acknowledging that her spirit lives on in you, and the forgotten hero, it's the very much the very veiled progress of trying to come to terms. And given what you know about the faith, he's just trying to stay strong. There's that subtle hint of he does still love. Like, there's still some emotion left, but it's just within those words of, with a kinder spirit than most.
She's gonna. This is her mother's headstone, correct?
What was that?
This is her mother's headstone, right?
Yes, this is, yeah, Catharsis. Yeah,
I was reading the epitaph for Memo's grave.
There's nothing on it other than her name.
Yeah, Nemo's is just the name.
Okay, yeah, no, I was talking specifically about the unfilled grave for our living friend here. I'm gonna put my foot on the gravestone and just uproot it. Just, like, push it over.
Phoebe's just gonna let her. Just gonna sit there with her on her mother's, like she has so many times before. Especially when she was scared.
Are there trees nearby?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, it's a jungle.
Liz just is by a tree scratching at it. Like, putting deep gouges in it, just somewhere to not scratch the...
Just tried picturing Nell's face, yeah.
No, she was gonna do it.
Mother calls me.
No, she was gonna scratch out Nemo's name before Nemo said not to, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, when your story comes to an end, you're gonna get a better headstone than this.
I don't think Cor would have it any other way.
I'm gonna kneel next to Memo's mother's grave. Your daughter is incredibly special.
John, can maybe talk to Mom? Attempt
Do you want
to commune on their own? Yes.
Just Nemo, or
As Nemo.
with... Yeah, if you want to take a moment after they leave. If that's what you want. If that's what you want to do.
So, well, but they don't have to leave. They can join if they want.
Yeah.
This is
all right. Well,
I mean, out of character, I would love to. In character, Six is still freaked out by dead things, but this is kind of a special occasion sort of situation, so she can stomach it.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Liz thinks the magic's cool.
When Baby starts, she wants to say, "Hi, Mom. I would like you to meet somebody who hasn't talked to you in a long time."
Okay.
It's
All right. with the mention of your name, for those that are in the scene, Liz, Six, and Will, are you would see that she's trying to commune, in a sense. Do you join?
Yeah, I take her hand.
Liz is ride or die, so always.
Will
Okay.
offers his hand.
I'll take the other
She-
hand.
Does pick out the splinters from her scales to make sure she doesn't give her a double one, though.
Fair enough. Nemo, I need a persuasion at advantage.
I'm rocking it. I don't even need to roll again. Persuasion at advantage is a natural 26.
Nice.
Okay.
This is the time where I worry that I wasn't that getting too high of a score thing is a problem again.
It depends on your context. As you begin to commune, joining hands with Liz and Six on either side, and Will, just a little off center, but still in like Six's side.
Just out of curiosity, can the other friends join too? Or do they have to be specifically living? Technically, they're my friends.
Technically, they're your friends, but they are spirits, and you are calling on particularly one.
Fine.
That being said, a friend does join you as your sentinel that's just kind of been surveying the area around the house lands on your mother's headstone, looking at you. And it speaks. Now you know the truth. And you watch as just below the neck, a wound begins to appear straight down. And as all of you are kind of focused on this communing, looking at the raven, the blood drops onto the gravestone and rolls back behind. And as that one blood droplet begins to take shape, the signature red eyes of your sentinel go back to normal black. But the blood behind this gravestone rises, begins to shape, and takes a familiar form of a spirit, of one you all thought at the time was human, minus the deep gash down the chest, the missing heart. You all see the spirit of the White Lady. Hi, sweetie.
Baby's just crying.
She'll step through her gravestone, drops it into her knees in front of all you, and holds your hands. They are noticeably cold, but you can just feel a subtle warmth. For a long time, I didn't think I'd be able to move on with how he had treated you. But what you showed me in there, you're going to do amazing things.
She already has, man.
She smiles and takes her, curls her index finger under your shin, Nemo. I left part of myself in my old sentinel. For the day that you would begin to discover who you are, I could be a part of it. But where it goes from here is your story. Don't mourn me.
No, I won't mourn you. I'm the valediction of the forgotten, remembered?
He smiles and nods. It's a fitting title. But you're my daughter, Limousine. No one will take that. And she leans in, kisses your forehead, and the rest of you watch as she slowly disappears. And the Sentinel, while still being a Sentinel, it still has the functionality. It no longer has the distinct red eyes.
You're one old bird, aren't you? But she's talking to the raven now.
It moves over and pecks you in the head.
She's gonna slowly stand up, dust the dirt off, go behind the headstone where she dropped all her shit before she left to go to the city, which is still in a box back there. She's gonna pull out the dress that coordinator. The one that she went to the gala in.
Skeleton one?
What?
The skeleton one?
The white one, yeah.
Yep.
Bitchin'.
And then she's gonna hold it close. It's not made for travel, so I can't wear it.
No, yeah. Let's be honest with that. It's only meant for big events. Like, it's the one thing that's going to stay in your closet.
Six is getting ideas.
That's concerning. Where do you go from here? Where do you go from here, Nemo?
I'm just gonna look at Six. I've said bye to my mom. Would you like to say bye to your dad?
Can I?
She's just gonna nod. And take Six's hand and try to go through the gate.
Yep, I'm just gonna close my eyes for this part.
Well, just hangs back with Liz.
Liz goes back to her tree and finishes any pieces that she needs to recarve. Because she actually carved not just the scratches, but...
It fucking disconnected me again without notifying me. God damn it. Do you take 6 through the gate?
Yes.
And
I accept you, yes.
I closed my eyes going through it.
And Will's just watching Liz make like a cat and scratch at the tree.
Yeah, and the other two are sticking behind for a bit.
I carved a specific phrase into the tree.
Okay. All right. So, as the two of you step through the gate, Nemo, you're used to this. However, 6, I need a wisdom save.
Can I give her a bonus to that?
Yes, you can give her an inspiration.
Thank
Or
you.
advantage. Yeah.
What is your
All right,
inspiration?
all right, Angry Red, brace yourself.
It's D8.
25. Dirty.
Okay. As you step through the gate, the entirety of your vision goes white. And as it begins to settle, you kind of blink, rub at your eyes, and you are almost stunned as drifting amongst this space is wispy, ethereal fish and spirits just dancing amongst the sky. But what throws you off guard is it's sunrise. And as you begin to look around, you see a large weeping willow tree that mirrors the one at Spirit Song College that you had seen when Nemo took you on the tour. There's a large field of gravestones, and at the very center around the tree looks to be very familiar foundations of a fallen building that's been picked clean. You see gouges across the fields deep into the rock with bridges spanning back and forth. As you begin to look around, and again, you look south. You can see a large construction in the southeast side. And directly south you can see the spires of an old Victorian-style black chapel. Those two buildings, you remember to be in Valmore. You are standing in the sun ring, but you're not. As you are standing in the ethereal plane that overlaps it.
This is where I'm from. Or what's left of it. And she'll kind of get a little bit more excited because she's home. Yeah, this is where the palace was. I used to dream of coming up here, but the guards always stopped us, said we were too dirty.
This is where I came to escape.
It's... Wow. Hema wasn't kidding. He really did a number on this place. Are like parts of the city still like blackened?
Near as you can tell, because where you're positioned, you're at the very western edge of the interior. You would have to get to the south gate, as it's pretty much just solid stone walls, about 30, 40 feet up. But from what you can see, it's mending. There's no scorch marks in the palace grounds. It's almost as if it's been touched by a druid and healed. But you'd have to get to the gate edge to look beyond.
I can't wait to bring you guys here, for real. Can we come here soon-ish? I need to check on the old homestead, you know?
Baby's just nodding.
So...
Do you lead her?
Yeah.
Okay. 6, as you're talking with Bird Buddy, just taking it all in, getting this glimpse of at least the surface of your former home. What catches you off guard is ever so sporadically, you spot a familiar name, whether it was a member of the Emerald Legionnaires, that would ride the Green Wyvern as Overwatch of the city. You would see a noble. You'd see a shopkeeper. But as you get closer to the tree, you notice that the names become more familiar and have larger gaps in terms of the day they died. Most of them are 848. As Birdbuddy takes you around to the southeast side, you would know directly in that direction, give or take a few blocks, there was an entrance to the Undercity, to the webs. But there's 2 graves that you recognize. One is Shalur Adbrenu, and next to her is Ozen Merrick. Both of them passing away. Ozen passing away, marked as 849. Shalur, you would remember, you didn't receive news, but they had passed away in 847, with headstones next to each other.
So 6 is trying to do that, the tough guy cry, right? But that visage, kind of cracks a little bit.
Yeah, the Tom Cruise salute in Maverick.
A little
minus
bit, yeah.
the saluting. Yeah.
Yeah. She'll kneel down. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I don't know what to say. I've never really been good at talking. I'm okay. And I miss you.
As you say you miss them, you would notice that the flowers that are now in full bloom as spring is really set in. A couple dewdrops roll off the petals like tears.
So I've done some things that you probably wouldn't be very proud of me for. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do better.
Nemo, do you help at all, or are you just letting her have her moment?
If somebody wants to talk, they can.
Okay. 6. I need a religion check from you.
Oh god, I'm so good at those. I honestly, the only reason it's not a negative is because I have a +1 in intelligence. It should, like, realistically, it should be a negative.
Like, a +1 is like, you know their names. That's about it.
Yeah, like, I know they exist, but I don't fucking care. That's a 15.
15. Bird Buddy, you see this. Uh, 6, you'll only feel it. As, for the briefest of moments, you feel a strong feminine hand on your shoulder. And Bird Buddy, as you look, you see a strong, half-orcish woman. Fit, a fighter. About the same height as 6. And you see her mouth the words, "We'll always be proud so long as you keep going."
The tough guy exterior shatters. And it just won't stop.
Phoebe is going to give her a minute, and then when it's obviously not going to stop, then they're going to go over and just hand on shoulder, let 6 in if she wants.
Yep.
Okay.
6 is just a lean against Vivo.
Okay. With that, do the two of you head back to the gate?
Just stop and like go to the tree.
Okay.
Where I got the book from. Where I was gifted the book.
Mhm.
Phoebe's gonna take out the shovel and the book and lean them both against the tree.
Okay.
Before leaving the graves, I know we're here in an ethereal sense.
Mhm.
Do I have the carved rabbit? Like, can I still leave that?
In this sense, no.
Okay.
Because a lot of Bird Buddy's possessions, like the book and the shovel, were touched by the harpy. All of your stuff is still material.
That's fair. So yeah, we'll just 86 that, and yeah, I'll follow him on.
Okay.
Having a hell of
the
a
two of
time
you-
cleaning up her face, by the way, and yeah, that is absolutely out of character as well. Like, oh my god.
As the two of you start making your way back to the west side of the palace grounds, the two of you stop briefly, and as you're stepping through, two of you look back over your left shoulders towards the south, and as you're stepping through and the image begins to fade, the two of you see a dark figure in heavy black metal, chain hood and a white mask, as they enter the grounds. And you now step back into the jungles just outside Nemo's home. Six, you would recognize them in that flash, as they donned that armor and the webs.
Yeah, there's sort of that, like, a split moment just before we, a step back into the physical plane, just like, wait, isn't that? And then gone.
Yep.
How much of this tree has Liz carved away?
That's a good question. Liz, how much have you turned this tree into a scratching post yet?
It is now
Kind of.
a perfect rendition of the birth of Venus.
No, it's specifically Liz has carved a phrase into it, and then kind of left scratches all around it to like frame it.
What's it say?
So, what does it mean?
Cursed place of death.
Better than the headstone.
It's in Draconic. Because that's really easy to carve with claws. I wonder why.
That's
I
why he
have
asked
no
what it
idea.
meant. So, how did it go, you two?
The eyes are noticeably red.
As you know, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to answer. Like, you could tell he's trying his best to be there, but, still not completely good at it.
I found out why Mom didn't come home. So I said goodbye. We were in Valmore. Or, what was left of it, anyway. I didn't get
Never
to
knew what it was called until now.
I didn't get to see it. But I don't know. It felt like she was there.
She was.
Oh man, if she knew I went to jail, She'd be so upset.
Yeah, well,
Somewhere,
yeah,
from
Mom
somewhere,
and Dad
from
would be upset that I started eating people.
from somewhere in the ethereal plane, only because you got caught.
But all in all, I think I needed that. Just to be able to say goodbye. It's weird how sometimes it's just that simple.
I don't know if I'm ready to say goodbye.
Honestly, there comes a point, at least that I've found recently, that it can be difficult, yeah, because, then it makes it real, right? But in the time that it takes you to come to that realization, you're just hurting yourself, and I've been doing it for years. I needed that. Thank you. Now I can grieve. But can we take a second just to talk about how hot that was in there? You stepping up to your dad like that? That was sexy, Mimo.
Yeah, part of me was thinking of threatening him after Six was done with her, but I didn't want to ruin the moment.
Honestly, I don't think there's anything that we could have done that was worse than that. Like, you kicked his ass.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if it's, just because you got tits or something, but I've never been more turned on by you. And just, starts walking off towards where Axe and Lottle are being kept.
What?
Bibi just giggling and shaking their heads. It's not something they have not heard before. It is different coming from Six, though.
I can't really think of what to call you at the moment, but I am glad to have met you. You helped. And he's just still trying to think of the best way to elaborate, but he thinks he's said everything he meant.
Sorry, my cat will not leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, Nick. Okay. So, you all. Mm-hmm.
Liz just asked everybody, are we ready to leave this place?
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
I think our blue friend was I think our blue friend was the only one who didn't see this.
I don't know if I ever saw it either.
Iris has been there the entire time. What you talk about?
What's been there? Sorry.
Iris.
Iris.
Did Iris ever come out of the shadows?
Iris stayed behind to say her piece to Nell, and then just went back went to the cart.
Yeah, you saw her disappear sometime in the cabin, but haven't seen them since.
Oh, I thought Iris went with us. Okay.
Nope. She's with me.
Okay.
They're probably wondering
Okay.
where we are at this point. Let's go get Axe and the dummy.
I'll be right
Dummy
back.
for-
My Mark is insisting I get dinner already.
All right. So as you,
I'm feeling chicken
Good.
tonight. And then this like as they're walking. So, yeah.
this is fucking.
There's enough wood in there to cook him.
There's a saying in Zadalith. Eating crow, it's a bad thing. Just no, it's not something I want to do. Carry on, Dungeon Daddy.
Okay. So, one second. So as the two of you have been meandering near as the two of you have been goddamn.
Joe's about to take 3.
Yeah, right. As the two of you have been meandering near the barn, hallelujah.
I'm in the barn.
In the barn, either or. Ruby, I need you to start off with an animal handling.
It shouldn't be too bad. I'll grab the other dice because I don't like that dice. That dice rolled bad. That's just a backup die.
I believe Iris is. Would she be helping in this one?
Yeah, you could be in this scenario.
You can do that with advantage, or do you want me to roll separately?
Well, however you want to do it, man. I needed to know because one was luck and one was a 15. Let me get my modifier. 18.
18. Okay. So, as the two of you have been working to get, Axe and Lottle, you've gotten the main door open, you've gotten each of their stables. The first one out is actually Lottle. He's just kind of like circling around you, Iris, tongue hanging out, derpy as can be. But kind of like chuckling as Ruby's trying to lead Axe out, having set up the leads to hook up to the cart, and he's just resisting beyond the hell. Like Ruby's just pulling, and Lottle's like,
Oh, he's being a
Listen
little
here.
shit.
You giant bloody bird.
Hey. Axe?
Huh?
We're getting you guys ready, so Vale and the rest can happen. It would go a lot easier, and you don't want her to be upset at you if you don't want to come along. So, coming along.
animal handling.
24.
24. Okay. Ruby, I need a strength save from you.
15.
15. Okay, well, you're able to hold on. But as the rest of you begin to approach the barn, you just hear, Axe, slow down, as he sprints out of the barn, dragging Ruby across the ground. In that brief moment, Nemo, you can see there's like joy. And as he like runs to the front of the house, he skids to a stop, turns, with his ass to the house and just starts kicking up the dirt at the stoop.
Ruby, let's go. And she does that full face dragging it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just pile of much. Just.
You can just hear her giggle. Risk giggling.
Yeah, and there's equally giggling squawks from Lal as the two of them trot out from the barn.
Also,
Axe, you're an asshole.
So is it like a face down, ass up situation?
No, she's
pretty much.
up now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, at this point she's sitting up, but it was just like flat, just right across. Like dirt probably got into Skull, like into the bra to Skull.
Oh yeah, you're getting an eyebrow for that one.
An eyebrow?
A raised eyebrow.
More like a comical quirk of the eyebrow before you sit up.
Chicks, so help me if I hear even so much as a snicker from you.
I didn't say anything.
I watched your fucking eyebrow. I will make you into chicken.
I'll offer her hand to help her up.
Hey, you two, it's been a while.
This is why I do paperwork.
Axel would trot over and apologetically put his head on your shoulder.
Hey, you're lucky you're cuddly.
And adorable.
Pushing it.
Just fluffs.
I guess he prefers handsome.
Well, he ain't getting that from me right now.
Are we all there now?
Oh yeah. You watched Axe just drag Ruby halfway across the yard.
Okay. Baby's like, well, it looks like Burby, you'll be stuck with me for a while, guys.
Good.
The two of them immediately just.
Let's talk at the bird.
Yeah. Immediately, the two of them just immediately trot up and nuzzle up. They are very happy.
You don't have to look at this miserable barn anymore. We can go see places.
Lottle's being derpy and excited, he begins to trot around. Axe, hearing the mention of the barn, you just see like a mischievous little glint in his eye.
What'd you do? My hands up against tap her foot. Just kind of stare at the bird.
What's everybody's passive perceptions? I need everybody. I know everybody's high. 13?
16.
1-5.
14.
31.
Yeah. So, with the Nemo, as you're kind of like piecing it all together, you remember, all of you remember hearing the slight little boisterousness coming from the barn when you guys initially approached the house at the end of last session. And with that mischievous little glint in your eye, in Axe's eye, all of you kind of look towards the barn, and you just see all the Axe Beaks leaving. They're just walking out.
My God.
We should go.
Yes, we should.
Can I just like flag him down? Home's that way, and point him towards the city, towards Course House.
Oh, we should
Animal
definitely-
handling at advantage goes to shopping.
We should definitely
Blessing.
leave. We definitely need to leave, like, now.
Yeah, let's get the hell else out of here.
Let's let her roll that.
Animal.
I'll pitch them up.
All right.
22.
What was the animal handling? 22. Perfect. So as as a couple of them kind of turn, you see one. I don't have a name, so insert Axpeak name here.
Bids.
The leader, when Axe isn't around, he just nods, and just they all kind of pick up speed like an ostrich, just disappear into the wood line.
Into the dark of the night. All your chickens have been taken.
But with that, you the rest of you immediately help Iris lash up Axe and Loddle and start making your way back north towards the city.
Yep, no, help Memo up into the driver's seat. And a lady's still, back in the city, so I guess I'm in the cart, or on the cart.
I'm walking with the cart. It's become a habit at this point, even before we got the horses.
Ruby's back still covered in mud. Hey, Iris.
Yes.
Can you do your thing?
Okay, and she
Thank you.
used prestidigitation to help clean up Ruby.
Much obliged. It's in my car.
As you finish up prestidigitation, get her all nice and tidy. Over the course of about half an hour of the trip back, every so often, Ruby, you'll just kind of like lean out of the way as dirt is pushed out of your boobs and just heaved.
Do you know how awful it is to get dirt caught between your boobs?
No, I don't.
It sucks. You can feel it the
It's
whole
annoying.
time.
It's the whole time. It's just there. It's like getting sand in your swimming trunks.
Oh, God.
It's always there.
But with that, all of you can kind of speed it up a little bit. You'll return the cart and the axe speaks to the dwarven man that runs the stables. So they are reunited with
Lady and Prince.
Lady and Prince, and we'll get you guys picked off back at the tavern a little after dinner time. About 8, 9 o'clock.
Go explain to Core that we now have a herd of axe beaks to take care of.
Can that happen retroactively?
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, so when we swing by, go there, you have to go the long way there and say, hey, we're having a herd.
We have new
Mazel
pets.
tov.
A couple of you have sending.
That's true, I do. So yeah, I'll just tell them that, say, hey, axe beak herd coming your way, make barn.
Just make barn.
Expect him to do it. No choice in the matter at all.
So I guess I can kind of understand why you really don't like it when I drink. Oh. I can't promise you that I'm not gonna get drunk. I grew up in a pub. But I can promise you I will never turn into your dad.
Phoebe really doesn't say much in response, just kind of the quiet nod. The really soft, quick ones. Like the that's all I ask kind of gesture.
You're really impressive today. I just want you to know that. Seriously, massive respect. So, I'd like to celebrate your victory, if that's alright.
We've celebrated a lot today.
I mean, that was candy. This is, raises a shot.
Even sweeter. Victory.
As form of revenge is success, after all. And I think you're doing a pretty damn good job so far.
So, here's to your victory. And here's to you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
That's got some bite.
Yeah. Damn.
Shove and liquor don't fuck around.
Tell me about it.
I will
I mean-
definitely have to bring some of this home.
Not as strong as the stuff Iris gave me, but damn.
One of these days hopefully when, we ever make it back to Zadalev, I gotta get some of that horn wine Chemo was telling me about. Chemo? Damn, this stuff is good. Oh, you're
How'd you
here.
enjoy it?
Shit. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. No, I definitely
Yeah,
didn't fuck
I
up.
work here. I work here.
I definitely didn't fuck up your name.
It's fine.
Can you like drink on duty?
Smooth.
I work at a pub.
Real smooth.
Well, yeah, but
And he just grabs a glass.
fair enough. I was gonna offer to pay for one. I grew up in a pub. Our bartenders weren't able to drink unless someone bought them one. Never mind. Enjoy.
Appreciate it. And he'll slam one
Smooth
back.
sick.
And
Smooth.
after finishing the glass, just kind of like listening in, having listened in for the conversation, he just glances over at you, Nemo, raises the glass again, and goes back to his rounds.
Which of you are from Atwood?
Hello.
Since I talked to everybody.
I know Liz
Raises
is.
her empty shot.
I kind of was there for like a year, if that counts.
So me and Liz and a little bit of Six.
Yeah, a little bit me. Could always do with a little bit of me. You need to wash your tits.
Don't remind. But yeah, what's up?
And Bibi's just gonna go over the conversation they had with Nell about how they treat the Hurkai worse than tieflings.
Do I know anything
How much
about
would-
this?
Yeah, how much would we know?
History checks.
Yay! I'm gonna use different dice.
Liz don't know shit.
Those of us
Yes, she does.
from Advalor, wouldn't we get like at least advantage since we're from the region?
Nope.
No? Okay.
It's suppressed.
Okay.
You know
No, I
what?
don't want your luck, Ruby.
Yep, I'll go with that 8.
Ain't getting it. 20 with a tit job.
Okay.
Would you like to know what my number is?
Sure.
0.
What's your number?
3.
Oof.
Yep. Yeah, I was definitely repressed.
Didn't see it. I didn't do it. Apparently.
So Ruby knows the most about this grade.
I was a fucking kid. I didn't know what discrimination was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, 20 with a tip job ain't much in this regard.
What?
As long as the three of you are aware All of you would know of the implicit biases, or the explicit biases regarding Veilborn. And while there's no real significant history in terms of a Veilborn individual being experimented upon, it's more so that of your interaction with Ivan of the Wyverns and how he had briefly mentioned the Undercroft in your presence, as well as the tattoos, the rune he had added into his in particular. It's not entirely far-fetched if what Ivan says is true.
I mean, given Advalor's colorful record, and I wouldn't be surprised, to be frank.
You know, I mean, given what little bit I do know, I wouldn't be terribly surprised, but it's not something I ever thought myself.
Definitely haven't heard of it.
Oh, super off topic. Mimo, do you know if there's a tattoo artist in town?
A tattoo artist?
Yeah. A tattooist?
Would there be one?
I don't have the name ready yet, but there's a few. Even amongst the tribes, there are ones that there are like designated members of the tribe that would ceremonially tattoo their comrades and themselves for achievements, victories, slaying of monsters, just overall general achievements, as well as historically significant tattoos.
I'd like to find.
So you could.
Sorry.
Yeah, you could find one. You could easily find one. It would just be a matter of looking for the one that would match Six's style.
I'd like to find a tattooist, orcish, preferably, or at least of orc descent. It's important.
Specific?
Yeah.
You know, it would be a good tattoo for us.
We
could do like. Sorry.
It's okay. Let's definitely talk about that later. Actually, let's just find one first. Actually, Emo. Sorry to bother, bro. Do you know if there's an orcish tattooist in town?
If you're looking for what would be more akin to a parlor, you could probably find one in either in the Gale Fleece or the Seeker Fleece.
Something commemorative.
You'd probably want something on the northern, on the upper side of the Gale Fleeces. There's a couple tattoo artists that'll etch tattoos into those residing there.
Okay.
I don't know one off the top of my head, but I know that's a bit of a hot spot at the top of the fleece.
All right. Yeah, I have a name to add to the list. So, thank you.
Okay.
A name?
Very different.
Is it for your names in memory of those you lost?
Yeah. When I was locked up, each year I would spend saving up, so I could get names tattooed. I was only locked up for 7 years. Time gets fuzzy when you don't see sunlight.
Don't I know it?
But yeah, I wasn't in long enough to get the last name. So I'd like to do that.
Did
Do that?
hurt?
Oh yeah.
Ki-
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. It hurts.
You thinking about getting a
Maybe-
tattoo, Iris?
I don't think with how my skin works, it would be a good idea, unless they're used to people who can shift.
I mean, look around. I mean, if there
BB's
is.
good.
Go ahead, BB.
Okay, go ahead. Because BB's gonna nudge Iris. I know a certain shifter you could ask. You get pretty tattoos.
Sexual just points like, yeah. I mean, look around. This would be the right place to find out. If anything, just ask around, and then from there you can figure out what it is that you want to get and where.
Hey, for a new
Okay.
tattoo.
I was thinking of getting a broken chain tattoo, in memory of us.
But we're not dead.
You mean in honor?
Yeah, set in honor of us meeting, doing a bunch of stuff together.
Hmm. That's not a half bad idea. Where?
I mean, we are the broken chains.
Like, what's the style that you're going for?
I don't know, maybe 6 links, 7 wrapped around my wrist, with the middle one being broken in half.
That could be cool.
Kind of like a broken shackle. I dig it.
Yeah.
You can ask about that too. That might be a little costly, but we can always ask. Definitely not something that you want to do once you've been inebriated, though. It makes the blood flow a little bit more. I don't know how it's going to be with your guys' skin, but yeah, no, don't get tattoos drunk.
Okay. I'll be sure I'm sober when I get the tattoo.
Can look into it tomorrow. Tonight, it's about BB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else, we can fast forward to Smidge. But you all celebrate everybody's victory, triumph over her father, standing her ground. And as all of you are, find peace and comfort, fast asleep in your rooms, one of you does not. Will.
No.
Yes.
You, long before you guys made your way into Torshaven, you were given an assignment
Mm-hmm.
to get information regarding the Bone Chiefess's seclusion.
Uh-huh.
Where do you go from here? And I will start you off with a history check.
Okay. History. Oh yeah, that's right. Baby doesn't sleep, and Baby is one of Will's roommates.
True. All right.
History. That is a nat 26.
Nat 26. You know historically that that's fair. BB doesn't sleep. You know historically that the Bone Chiefess or Chief, depending on the era, resides in what's called the Grey Crown, at the top of the Central Fleece. You pull up the thing. At the top of the War Fleece, the centralmost of the 6. You know that It's the most heavily guarded by the Julian Guard, second only to the outer walls. You know that while the war chiefs tend to have residencies in that fleece, they also have their own residencies in their particular towns. Where do you go from here? As you can try and stealth out? Like, what's the plan here? Since you definitely have eyes on you at the moment.
I am gonna try to stealth out. I know even if I get a nat 30, baby will still see me, but I can try.
Sure, go for it.
That's a nat 30.
Yeah,
So,
you
Nat 30 versus Nat. What was it? Insight? What is
A 35 passive perception, right?
This would just be against your passive perception for right now.
Okay.
But as you're
Baby
kind of
can still
slumber,
see me, but no one else.
Yeah,
will,
yeah.
And that's the best part.
yeah, as you kind of lay, you're just kind of like laying in bed. And it's not necessarily that you need to sleep. It's just kind of habit and routine because everyone else is passed out. What are you gonna do? And as you're just kind of staring at the ceiling, you just hear as the door begins to open, and you just turn your head, and Will is sneaking
Where you
out.
going, Will?
I have to gather information.
I know. You're looking for the bone chief, just right there.
It's not that I'm looking for her. I mean, we're gonna meet her tomorrow, so I have no reason to look for her now. I'm gonna go ask around, see if maybe someone else might know before I ask her personally. He might as well be honest. He knows he can't really lie to her.
Best bet's going to the Seeker Fleece first.
Thank you.
BB's absolutely going invisible and following Will.
I figured. And yeah. And honestly, he's not surprised.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just has his hood up, puts on his mask because, he has scars on his face that would make him very recognizable.
Yep. So as you get caught, you're just kind of giving information. You throw on your black cloak, pull up your mask. You start making your way out the steps, out down the stairs, and BB, you just kind of like listen in the quiet of the night. Now that the tavern's died down to about like 2 a.m, and you're just like, and just go invisible. So where are you going from here? Will Warfleece, Secret Fleece? What's your plan?
I'm going to the Secret Fleece, given that Nemazine had said that was my best bet.
Okay.
And, for all the pranks that they have done, they overall haven't given me a reason not to trust their word.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you maneuver your way through the city, you start making your way back up the Secret Fleece to the Bygone Wild Hall. As you would know, now that you've been there, is more of like the center of information. And as you get to the top of a few steps, you kind of slink back, and you can see that, unlike earlier, as you peek up over the top into this flat space, the doors are closed. There are windows that appear amongst the bramble and bark work of this very natural old building. And you can immediately see that there are patrols, but it's too dark in the night to really kind of make any details at this distance.
Will watches, like, he can still see their silhouettes, right?
Yeah.
Even, when he gets close enough that, dark vision helps out a bit.
Yep. If you're going to stealth closer, give me another stealth check.
Okay.
Bird Buddy, I need one from you at advantage since you're invisible.
Okay.
3 for 3, that's another not 30!
You said stealth?
Yeah. Stealth at advantage, yep.
Oh, at advantage?
Yeah, because you're invisible.
Natural 27.
Okay. Yeah, if there was ever a moment where the sneaky spy music was not Pink Panther and was straight up Mission Impossible, it'd be this. But as you maneuver amongst these stalls of like the cartographer tables that have been closed down for the night, BB, you're just kind of tailing like 30, 40, 50 feet back. I'll leave that distance up to you.
Close. As close as possible, actually. They're
Okay.
invisible.
The two of you can immediately tell that as the two of you kind of slink down, as a guard goes past, they're not seekers. They don't have the typical seeker dark blue, more formal-esque, intellectual robes. These are brutishly strong individuals. Mishmashes of hides and fur and leathers. No really distinct cloak, any kind of real distinct cloaks. But the two of you would see, in a similar position to where you normally would keep your badge. There's a variety of pseudo badges in a sense. They are meant to distinguish rank. BB, you would know that while the city guard does patrol, the Bygone Wild Hall tends to patrol their own buildings. So this is odd.
BB don't say much right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're interested too.
And Will is just thinking to himself that, the chiefess must be,
Will, you would tell that these are Will, you would tell that these are definitely Jewel and Guard, like the actual military guard, but you're not sure what their ranks are or what their abilities are.
Can people just absolutely scare the shit out of him and just say, that's so-and-so, that's so-and-so?
I would assume BB has the wherewithal to wait until any kind of squeaks.
Yeah.
So, Will, as you're well on your way, you feel stealthy. You've gone through the city. You've gotten up into this more oddly heavily patrolled section, and you just hear Nemo's voice. That's Loxodonta.
What?
Just a whisper in your ear.
And he's whispering this. He's like, I should have expected that you would follow me. You've always been a very curious bird.
Keep going.
And he does. Like, he's just saying this as he continues walking.
Okay.
Like, he stopped for a moment when he was startled, but he continued walking as he said it.
All right. Using those stealth checks, moving amongst the stalls, and staying away from the very obvious central walkway that leads up to this building that the two of you have taken before.
Will is very much in spy mode right now. Like,
oh yeah, crouch down, just below the stall line. Yeah.
gods, it feels good to be doing this again. He's more in his zone than he was being out in the open.
For sure. And BB, you would actually catch on to this. There's a confidence about the awkward man that you've been spending so much time with. There's a determination. And as you guys get to the end of the stalls, there's about 30 feet of walkway of empty space before it gets to the building. The would-be windows are all kind of shuttered closed. You can see that there's 2 sentries posted at the door. There's a sentry posted at each corner of the building that you can see. And there's 2 that are just crisscrossing along the pathway.
Not surprising that it would be this guarded.
It actually is surprising. It's never this guarded.
Noted. And, he is just, paying attention to, how the pacing is so that, he finds an opening to infiltrate if he has to.
Okay. Give me... maybe if you're just going to, just watch, this would just be an I would need stealth checks from the both of you. To maneuver past the guards, and then I would eventually need a stealth check. I'll eventually need an investigation check as you're looking for a window.
Stealth is 15 base plus 7. It's 22. Do I do that at advantage?
Yeah, you would still be invisible. Yeah. You only talk, you didn't cast any spells right now.
Yeah, so it's still a 22. And for investigation, investigation plus 10. So that is a 27.
27.
Hey,
Okay. You would know, Birdie, because you're a local, and how late into the night, actually more morning, about 2 a.m., this is all taking place. You know that following the moonlight, the moonlight and how it casts a shadow to the east side, and as you're kind of piecing this together, you can see Will's already making his way across the path, having waited for an opening. You can see that the guard that was on the corner on the eastern corner has begun moving west, and Will sees that opening, scurries across. You follow path quickly after, and making a way along the east side of the building, you can see about 50 feet down the length of the building, there's another sentry that's looking east, but seems to be much more alert. As you 2 of you kind of duck in the shadows, get right across the building, along the length of the building. With your investigation checks, it's the 3rd shuttered window. That's about 30 feet from this guard, where the 2 of you stop, and you begin to look, and it looks like it's definitely locked, but fairly easily pickable for you, Will.
I'm gonna do it.
All right, go ahead and make that check.
It's sleight of hand, right?
I believe so, yes. Well, thieves, you would have thieves tools, so it would be using your thieves tools bonus.
Okay.
which is Dex and
Will
proficiency.
Will takes out his, his lockpicks from his van brace, and that's a 16 plus 7, so that is 23 dirty.
Excuse me while I get a cough drop, goddamn. But as the two of you are posted up right against the window, Birdbody, as you're kind of just surveying the space while Will gets to work, you can see that the guard, while alert, is still looking east. But you can see that there are blocks of there are formations of hippogriff and griffin riders that are slowly circling, about 8, and they seem to be circling the entirety of the fleece, keeping a very systematic distance, directly across from each other the entire time. It's how well trained this group is. And as you get your thieves' tools into the lock, you take a moment. And there's one pin that gives you a little bit of a struggle, which is surprising given the the barbaric, tribalistic, rudimentary face that this city gives. And you just lock it into place, open it, and just slowly open the door, open the shutters.
He gestures for Baby to get the hell inside already, and then he slid in. Like, he didn't open it all the way, just like barely enough to slide in real quick before he very slowly closes the door again. Like, he twisted the knob so that it doesn't make any noise, and like slowly lets go of it,
Oh yeah.
Baby's gonna give themselves plausible deniability and it's just cast invisible on the sentinel and send it in.
You're gonna cast invisibility on the sentinel?
Yep. Because the one for me is free, and then I have one that I can cast, and so the sentinel's going in.
Fair enough. So as you begin kind of focusing on the because it's concentration, if I'm not mistaken.
Only one of them is. The one that's on me is not.
Yeah. Because you get that from the ring. So as you focus on the invisibility of the guard, the two of you sneak through the window, close the shutters very carefully. And now that you've got the noise of the outside sheltered by the exterior of the building, the two of you can immediately pick up on footsteps. They seem to be patrolling in varying distances in different locations. Can't really pick out too much because of the tall bookcases. But Bird Buddy, with your passive perception, you can hear two people talking on the 5th floor. One of them sounds like a Nyros, and the head of the All-Seekers. The All-Seeker, the head of the library. And it's a woman's voice that you don't recognize.
Is Will aware that the other baby is with him?
I would imagine, yeah, BB.
Yeah, because this thing is doing its absolute damnness to keep Will's mouth shut.
Will, he just makes this gesture, like he points to his eye, and then points up. Basically, please be my eyes in the sky. See how close anyone is before he could proceed.
Is there a way to, scratch 5 somewhere?
You can just kind of scratch it into his arm. Just like 5 to 30 scratches, yeah.
Or like peck it 5 times.
Yeah, that works too. Why didn't I think of that? I'm the one that's the bird.
Because you temporarily forgot that you were the bird.
Okay. So you said sentinel, so I was thinking of the sentry outside. Okay.
Either one really works, in all honesty. So it's just so I have somewhere to go.
So for my clarity, BB Prime is still outside, just like acting as a sentry for Will, and then BB2 is inside and invisible.
BB Prime would be the one that is outside, yes.
Okay.
Because they want plausible deniability to say that they weren't inside.
Fair enough. All right.
They went looking for their wayward friends who walked out because he had too much to drink last night.
Yes. All right. All right. So are you set? You cast invisibility on the sentinel. So you're gonna just kind of have it scratch 5 times and kind of swoop amongst the rafters in the different levels, keeping an eye on Will. All right.
And listen, they have the same.
Okay.
They have the same. Those skills, the perception, mental stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. Will, you can pick up on the fact that, and subsequently Bird Buddy, you can pick up on the fact that there's a few of the Seekers are patrolling. You'd have to get to the stairwell on the other side of the building, on the west side, to get up to the 5th floor. Go ahead and give me another stealth check.
The rogue be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 29.
Dirty 29. Okay. With the familiarity of the space and just keeping a weather ear out for the footsteps, you begin to shuffle across the different shelves, and you can see that while their Seekers aren't patrolling inside, there are still a few members of the Jewel Guard, especially when you start getting to the upper floors. But you get to the second, as the staircase kind of spirals up. You wait a moment, get further up, and as you get to the 5th floor, there's a sentry right on your shoulder, with their back to the central mast of the staircase. And they're just alert, just steady breathing. They haven't seemed to pick up on you yet. But getting past this one might prove difficult.
Are there windows nearby?
On this floor, yes.
Can BB baby I let the window and try to find the room that they're guarding?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So with this individual on the central support of the staircase, they are guarding pretty much the entirety of the floor. There's much less bookcases, and it's much barer, but this one seems to be guarding this entire wing. But there's a couple windows, dotting across the back wall. So are you going to try and lure them? What's the play here?
It has to be a tough spell for me in order to do anything. So what I want to do. So maybe she's just gonna kind of they're there to listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they're gonna do. They're there for.
All right.
If Will gets caught, Will gets caught. He's just drunk.
Fair enough. All right, Will. What's your play here?
I am going to... I know that he's there. He is patrolling the whole thing. I'm going to, get a good look of the layout. You know,
Mhm.
say, he's gonna look for a pathway to sneak around without being spotted. And
Okay.
if worse comes to worse, he will use the elven incapacitation method.
All right. Give me a perception check.
Plus perception. Dirty 22.
30-22. Given the sparsity of this floor, your better option is either to lure them. Maybe you might have a chance at throwing something down the hallway. So you can to the south. So you can start making way north. As now you can hear that there's still a conversation going on. But it looks like the elven incapacitation method might be better. This one doesn't seem to be as physically strong as more arcane. So it seems to be that's a higher chance that would work.
Will takes a deep breath and proceeds to sneak up and then, jabs him right in the spot where the shoulder meets the neck. You'll need to do a con save and get...
Yeah, what's the DC on it again?
15.
15, okay.
C4 vertebrae, like back of the neck. Where the bump is.
Bird Buddy, you've seen firsthand this confidence that's been growing in Will, finally being in his element. And as you kind of send your sentinel past the window, you get a quick glance inside of Will, snooped really low against the top of the steps, and almost brazenly, Will steps up onto the fifth floor level, spins in front, and you see an immediate look of shock before Will's hand grabs near the shoulder, and you just watch this individual's eyes roll back into the head and just slumps to the ground.
Will nods slightly to himself and proceeds with caution.
Okay. Give me another stealth check, please.
So
And
these
the
people
rogue
that are
continues to be
talking,
sneaky.
I can still hear them, right?
Yeah, you as you've kind of located the conversation to being the north side of the building, which is the much more, it's essentially the restricted section. That you have to earn knowledge, or you have to give knowledge to gain access, and it's solely based on the opinion of the seekers.
Mm-hmm.
The Anaros' voice and whoever they're talking to is in there.
There's third listen.
Okay. You hear. Will, what's your stealth check?
30-24.
30-24. Okay.
But they
But as you
I'm telling
begin
you
to
that plus 10 stealth is coming in clutch.
Oh yeah. But as you maneuver your way north, still kind of keeping low, as amongst the few bookcases that are left, you're not sure if there's another sentry posted up. But as you make your way closer, and Bird Buddy, you send the sentinel around to the north side, you can make out the other figure's voice. It's feminine, a little gruff, but the accent is what throws you off. It's equivalent to Russian. and I'm tired and exhausted. I'm not going to try attempting at this right now. But she says, Aniros, do you have any idea how important that book is to me? The secrets inside are a danger not only to myself, to you, but to Torshavn. And one of yours stole it. I'm sorry. You know, Lox, he was trusted. I guess the state of affairs amongst the nations have been getting to him, especially with his family's history regarding you, and he's nervous. Bird Buddy, how close are you getting to the voices? I will need a distinct number.
Are they speaking loud or soft? Would I be able to hear them at like 35, 40 feet?
Yeah, you would be able to hear them at that point. Like, it's not necessarily shouting, but because of how quiet it is and secluded.
Okay. I want to stay as far as I can out that I don't have to struggle to hear, but close enough that I can hear clearly. So,
okay.
No closer, I want to say, than 30.
Fair enough. With that, I need you to make an ability check using your charisma modifier.
Okay. Which one? They just roll and then charisma?
Yep.
Well, do I get that bonus, by the way?
Which bonus?
You never gave me the stats for the con.
I don't even remember what the heck you're referring to. The guy that he got to me today.
The crown.
The crown. Those are just that's more your physical endurance. That doesn't necessarily help your cast.
You said you said
Hold up.
Can you ping it for me, Barry? Because I thought it was just the physical stuff.
Architects of Fate, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Chuck and Seraph, your gaming angel and survival mom. Tonight we are playing our own D&D game. Sorry to interrupt, guys. I know you guys are doing your espionage thing. Yeah, great to have you guys here. Let me get that shout out for you and let these guys continue.
God. Cough drop didn't help at all. Yeah, that's +2 to your charisma stat.
Okay.
For clarity. So it would affect your mod by a +1.
Okay, so that would mean it is an 8, 9, 10, 11, 31. Natural
31. With your charisma mod?
Yes.
What's your charisma mod?
8. Not including the 2. Or the extra 1 from the 2.
Holy fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. I went wrong somewhere.
That's higher charisma than Lena.
Yeah, I'll have to fucking go
Tiny
over that.
God. Tiny God.
But as the two of you, Bird Buddy, using your sentinel, and Will, you just sneaking closer. The two of you hear of the woman. God damn it! That's not what she said. That's me. Damn it. She says, seems to me that your failures, Anaros, have become a bit more public. And Nemo, you can feel just a pulse on your sentinel as if it's trying to be dispelled.
It's an actual creature, so...
Your sentinel is still functions as a familiar. Your sentinel it would function as a familiar. That's how it got dispelled at the ball.
Fair. That wasn't clarified, but I'll take it.
Yeah. And that immediately tenses you up, Nemo. I will need a composure check from you. And
Me?
Will, need from you. Will.
Damn.
Ooh, good lord.
Yes,
Apparently I've had enough of standing up to people. That was another natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Brilliant.
But with that, you're able to focus, fight through the sudden flash of fear of
I'm immune to
being
fear. I'm immune to fear, by the way, I think.
Well, yeah, but not mechanically fear, just
okay.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Okay. That kind of fear. Gotcha.
Yeah. We'll come back to you. Will.
Yes.
The woman beckons to you. There's no point in hiding.
Will just thinks to himself, like, he doesn't say it out loud, he closes his eyes, exhaled, but in his mind he's just like, so close. And he proceeds to walk in.
Okay. As you,
if he's been caught, he might as well.
As you walk in, you push open the door that's slightly ajar. You can see Anaros sitting at his desk, very tense. His fingers are steepled, and as they're kind of curled in on each other, and he's just rubbing the backs of his hand with his fingertips. Standing across from him, standing up, looking at now to you, is roughly mid to late 40s female Goliath. She's standing well over 9 feet tall, and pure muscle. She got a thick band across her chest, exposed abs, black leathers and furs down to the hips, wrapped shins that lead into really kind of rough spun boots. Fucking damn it. One second. I don't know what the fuck's going on with me today. That's so terrible. 1 second. Sorry about that. God, fuck. Angel, if you want to dig up that reference image from way back when. There you go. Yeah, that's it, Ruby. Never mind.
Called it.
Yep. She's looking at you. Don't feel so bad. it's very difficult to get things past me. And she curls a finger.
He just nods slightly and approaches.
Okay. We'll come back to you. Bird Buddy. As you've had your consciousness into your sentinel, you would have, while there's no windows in the room that Will is in, you would have seen a glimpse of this woman through the door, through a side window of the fifth floor section of the library. I need you to make a history check.
That's actually really well. 10.
10. Okay.
Unless it's something that I would get a bonus on for, spending so much fucking time in the library.
You would have an advantage, yes.
Okay. So that's an 18 plus 3, so 20. 21.
21.
Yeah.
As you see this woman, you remember the title of Bone Chiefess, belonging to a woman named Murtai, that was responsible for the unification of the tribes over 100 years ago. But she doesn't look a day over 40. What do you do from here?
Listen.
Okay.
BD Prime, though, is going to, slowly head back if they can, feel their way somehow.
You can speak in the state through yourself, but it's really difficult to move.
Okay.
But you do feel a little bit of perspiration coming down your forehead. And as you focus and can perch your invisible sentinel into the window, with your passive perception, I'm going to send you something.
Maybe not doing anything. Just watch, listen.
Okay.
Best things that they do.
Yep. So as you're watching, you see that she smiles. Murtai thinks for a moment, Will. And she noticeably kind of leans to look past you. Seems you have a guardian.
He speaks only in Elven when he says this. It is a friend.
Yeah, she shifts.
He is only going to speak in Elven.
She shifts to Elven. Quite wise. What are you doing here?
I am just curious. It is the first time I got to meet you. But I have also heard about your disappearance in the war. Afterwards, after the treaty was signed. Sorry. I was just wondering what you had been up to after the treaty was signed. because you have been a ghost afterward.
With good reason. Now, as much as I admire the Verdant Lord's naive determination, his faith should tell him that there are things at play that he's not aware of. And I certainly can't tell a stranger wearing a mask.
And at that point, Will is just debating if whether lowering it or not is worth what is worth it. But after less than a minute of debating, he realized that, he can't be a Sunseeker without getting the information, so he, grabbed his mask and lowered it.
There's a... She kind of lifts her head.
And he's he is not, nervous. He's more stern, almost calm, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That explains how you've been able to get up here. You're Lancer's prodigy. The first batch of Sunseekers. A bit unwise to use our tactics against us. After all, Sunseekers got their training from us.
He nods slightly, because it's true.
So you're looking for information.
He nods slightly, and, he still says in Elven, I cannot become a Sunseeker yet until I finish my mission.
Now tell me. And she begins to approach you. Gets to the door, which is about... let me just double check something. Yeah, it's about 25 to 30 feet. And Bird Buddy, this is when you can start seeing that she makes an extra effort to be on the outside of the door, so a little bit closer to you than she steps out of the room briefly. And Will, as she approaches, your stomach begins to twist. It's a familiar sensation. Bird Buddy, now is when your sentinel is gone. Belt.
She used anti-magic field, didn't she?
I think we need some privacy. And she shuts the door, keeping you and Anaros inside, with herself.
Iris is there?
No.
Anaros.
Oh.
The All-Seeker. So you want information. Let me ask you this. And she kind of puts her large hand on your shoulder and leans down. Would you be willing to die for it? Because that's what would happen if the wrong person knows.
If it means I finally get to the truth.
One second. Persuasion check.
That is an 18 plus persuasion. That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As she kind of guides you to the center of the room, you can see Aniros has that same twingy, unsteady, nervous energy. Well, remind me, Thoric or Will?
You know my name.
Of course.
I prefer Will.
Very well. I know that some of your nation's kin, your people, they believe that what happened in Oakhart was a product of Advalor's actions. And for the most part, they'd be wrong.
Definitely wrong.
Do you know why they signed the treaty?
To ensure another war doesn't start again. And he said this, like, sarcastically. He knows it's not the right answer.
Cheeky. Your stomach tightens. And she kind of narrows her eyes. So that's why you're so determined. There's a touch of nature about you. And it wasn't a byproduct of the war, was it?
No.
Well, since you're so keen on making deals, what do you say you and I make one of our own?
In exchange for what?
Well, as my colleague here has informed me, you retrieved the book based on whispers that I've heard in the city and where Flox's family got his wealth from. Seems to me that we have a grand opportunity for our paths to cross. As Flox, their tribe used to own the mine that your friend Stump resides in. So, I look forward to meeting your friends tomorrow. But now, I want to talk to someone else. And if you'll indulge me, and this might be uncomfortable for the both of you, you retrieve the book. You speak nothing of the contents inside. Not that you'd probably be able to read it. When you retrieve the book, you burn it. And you and your friends will be in my graces. You'll just need to continue. You'll just need to convince the other war chiefs to go along with Thorald's plan of sending some of our people down to his territory. I understand him wanting to be on guard with how troublesome Advalor can be. If you manage that, we'll be considered square. But I would really like to know what's inside you. That a hypocrite.
And I'm guessing she wants me to let Mr. False take over.
You can try. Give me a persuasion check towards Mr. False at disadvantage.
Persuasion at disadvantage. Of course, I got a fucking 6. So that's an 8.
Okay. Well then. Well, that's unfortunate. As she stands in front of you, you see her wave her hand towards Aniros. And he falls unconscious. She's watching you as you're kind of focusing in on Mr. False. No, I'm. You really should have. And she grabs your neck, which startles you and cuts off Mr. False's response, and effortlessly begins to lift you in the air. Don't worry. I can tell your guardian cares about you. You'll live to see the morning. But for right now, she breaks your neck. And as your eyes begin to drift, you watch as hers narrow and focus. The dark brown, hazel, Goliath eyes give way to black draconic slits. And that's where we're going to end the session.
You did what? Excuse me?
Good session, guys.
Yep.
Jonathan?
Back at the tavern.
John?
We'll cover what's to come after the next snap at the beginning of next session.
Okay.
We're getting woken up. We're getting woken up in the middle of the night for sure.
We're not.
For sure.
No, you're not. So, Baby may not be able to hear, but Baby can see.
You. What did you say?
So Baby can't hear, but they can see.
That bitch is dead.
John, by the way,
Hmm.
I can see.
Yeah. Up
Which means
until
I could. You said that
Up
you
until-
didn't. Go ahead.
cause up until she had stepped out of the door, you were able to see everything because your sentinel was dispelled. They caught it in chat. It's very similar to what happened at the ball.
Okay. Gotcha. I forgot about that a little bit.
Yep.
But no, BB's absolutely not warning the party.
Yeah, that's
Not
what fucking
warning?
got me to fucking choke. That's what got me to fucking choke was BB was like, no, you're not.
You're warning us? Is that what you said?
No,
Not one.
Not.
Oh, lovely, delightful.
That you guys misunderstand. BB's not going to warn you, but they're absolutely not going to let you guys go down. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm. All right. But yeah, go ahead and wrap it, hun, and we'll talk after session.
Yeah.
Or,
will do.
after you're at.
All right, so stick around, guys. We are going to be raiding off to Mr. Brunswick. He is currently running Fractured Thrones in VR tonight. He may not be able to immediately respond to the raid, but he will eventually get to us. Hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys next time. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, y'all.
Good night.